let me see. All right, Proverbs 31:12. Let's go here. Proverbs 31:12. Sorry, not 31:12. 32. She will do him good. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. What does that mean? She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. The word good here, biblically and Hebrew, means beneficial, uplifting, and supportive. That's what it means. You can look it up for yourself if you don't believe me. That's why I keep telling you, don't listen to anything what I say. Look it up, verify. Trust, but verify. Good, the Hebrew word for good, it means beneficial, uplifting, supportive, right? So a virtuous partner heals, they don't harm. At least not on purpose. People are going to make mistakes, that's fine. But they heal, they don't harm. They support you, they don't drain you, right? They build with you, they don't break things, right? And they contribute to your emotional peace, right? So, what does this mean in a business partner? And why do I have this list? Of course, I have this list because I know what I'm looking for. I know what I look for in business, and I know what I look for in love relationships. You don't tell people what you're looking for because you don't want people to perform these things, right? That's like when someone asks me, what do you look for in a partner? And I'd say, that's for me to know and for you to find out, which is true. Because you don't want to tell people these things because then they will be performative. You just want to just let people be who they are, allow people to be who they are, and you pick out what you see. But once you know what to look for, you'll be keen on it. And once you have certain values, you'll be more keen on it. These are facts, right? So a business partner, they add value, right? They bring solutions to you. They don't just bring problems, they bring the solutions or attempt to bring solutions, right? They don't create drama, they don't create damage, and they improve your company's results. Okay, good. Why it matters is because too many partnerships fail because the nature of the person is just harmful. Even if the intentions are not harmful, like say they come and everybody is honeymooning, everybody is saying, oh, we want this, we believe this, we want this, we believe this, and we can do this. If the nature of the person is harmful, it doesn't matter what the intentions are, the intentions won't last long. That's why it's good for you to take the time to get to know people. How do you do that? You don't tell them what you're looking for, you watch and you experience people in different circumstances. How does he behave when he's angry? How does he behave when you don't agree? How does he behave with money? How does he behave when he's tired? How does he behave to people who can't help him? Look for these things, okay? And you'll be keen to these things if you value these values. These are facts. Merkaba said self-control is key. Definitely true. Merkaba says watch and listen. Definitely true. And TG Media says they have to support your dreams also. That's true. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. All right. Auntie, anytime you want to jump in,